knowing how they felt about the military, I never asked for permission to join. So I was already 18. So the day that I was leaving for boot camp is the day that they knew I was joining the military.
Like, you did what?
That's it. There is no telling me no. I already signed.
Yeah.
There is no like
can't talk you out of it.
It's like, yo, can you imagine, like, you've been raising your kid, you come home one day, your kid's there, ring your doorbell with some guy, and then you open the door like, yo, your daughter's leaving right now, like. Can you imagine that?
I feel like that happened a lot back in the World War II days, maybe. But
yeah,
2005.
Yeah, man, that's how it was. So they didn't know, because I just knew how they felt about joining the military and the stuff like that. And being raised in a church, you're gonna go kill people and stuff like that, and and then the island mentality,
You just knew they were going to try to talk you out of it or have some problem with it.
So I never wanted to technically go against what they said. I didn't,
Just didn't tell them to the very till you were leaving.
Yep. So it's crazy. So the day that I was leaving for boot camp, the day that I was leaving, I took my ASVAB tests. I did everything, man. I went through the first part of MAPS. And then I had a date of when I was getting shipped off, and that was the day that they knew that I was joining. Yeah, because I was already 18 at the time. So, so the day that I was leaving, I brought them to the crib, to the house, and Sergeant Ray didn't know that. My parents didn't know either. So. He's thinking that he didn't know that they didn't know, and they don't know.
You just had a big secret, pretty much. It was all secret, right?
It was all because I was older, I was grown,
Yeah, grown, but I ain't saying that.
Yep. So we end up going. So we end up going to my house with Sergeant Ray. We riding and stuff. Like, today's the big day. You're leaving and stuff. And I was like, you still have to come meet my parents. You haven't met my parents this whole time. Oh, yeah, let me come in. Finally, you invited me, bro. And I'm like, yeah. So I ring the doorbell. Mom, Dad, this is Sergeant Ray. Sergeant Ray, this is Mom and Dad. Let me run upstairs and grab my stuff real fast. So now there's...
Like, why is he this sergeant?
Yeah, and I didn't even stand to explain anything either. I didn't explain shit.
Was he in uniform?
Yep, he was in uniform. So of course, the first thing they're thinking is like, damn,
what's going on?
This guy's in trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's bringing you home? And so they start talking, and my mom is super religious. All about church. And then Sergeant Ray was a youth minister. So he knew the word, and, he was like a preacher.
He knew exactly what to say to her.
Oh, man, yeah. Man, it was good, too. It was a good debate, too. It was a good, 30, 40 minutes.
Oh, wow.
My mom is like, not understanding, you're going to come tell some island lady that you take, your kid is gone?
Yeah. I'm going to try and hear it.
Yeah.
Were they angry with you?
Yeah, first, because the way
secret,
the way it went. But my dad understood. My dad, he
good cop.
Good cop. Good cop. Yep. Well, be safe. Be whatever. You got our support. Or whatever. Like he's going. He can't. He can't. All right, so he'll be all right. And then, but, my mom was like, man, you send my son to go kill people?
What's going on?
Yeah, no, that's not okay with me. You can't go, you can't send my son to go kill people. Yeah. Okay, that's no good, okay? He's gonna go with the devil, okay, if he kill people. Get it with the whole accent, man. My parents have that strong accent, bro. That
Caribbean accent.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna be like, huh? If you ever, my mom, you'd be like, what?
He was probably like, But a good thing he was a minister, so he was able to debate with her.
Yeah, yep. And so, in their debate, he was like, yeah, your son, he was like, yeah, unfortunately, the truth is, Miss Henry, yeah, your son will have to, but especially with the job that he chose. So not only did I join the military without them knowing, the job that I'm about to go do in the middle of war, I joined in 2005.
War.
Like right in the beginning, middle, not even middle yet. Like it was like it was the right in the middle, beginning of middle, and boom, it was crazy for them that day. It was devastating. Like, hey, yep, your son is gone.
How did you? So you go upstairs, grab your stuff. They take about 45. Were you just sitting there quietly?
Yeah, I'm just on the balcony, just looking down there.
You planned that. You bring that man in there to get you out.
I'm like, hey, you didn't meet my parents yet. Like, yeah, all right, this is when they're gonna know that I'm doing.
I'm gonna use him for a scapegoat.
Yeah, that's it. Like, they can't tell me I can't go.
So where does he take you from there? Airplane, bus, or?
Nah, he takes me to the hotel, to Maps. This is where we gather up. So. Back then I had hair too, and man, we're all there. It's like we should have took a before picture and then
cut your hair off.
A week from there, man, just like you see, just like the movie, just like the beginning, the boot camp part of a Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Man,
same thing.
At that time, yeah. So it's crazy. When I went through, my group that went through, I think we were like the second. I think there was like one more crew or maybe two more groups after us to wear the BDU, the old school green, camouflage uniform with the black boots that you have to shine. Which these new cats don't know nothing about.
They don't do that anymore.
They don't know nothing about that. So I was like the last of a dying breed,
The last of the real G's.
Yeah.
So when you came to boot camp,
they was allowed to put hands on you, in your face, all types of words that you never thought you heard. Like, man, I'm from New York. I heard it all. Like, no,
they make new cuss words for you.
It was a rude awakening. This is when I got racism smacked in my face.
Oh wow!
Coming down to the South, I joined the military in the South.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Was it like in Full Metal? You pulling up on the bus, they're all get off the bus, let's go, da, 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 screaming
Shark
at you
Day.
Type stuff.
Yep.
Shark Attack. Is that what it's called?
Shark Attack.
So they don't do the Shark Attack no more, though.
No, they're not allowed. Now you get a stress card. If you feel like they're being too, whatever, you can be like, here's a stress card. You're stressing me out. I was going to be a drill sergeant, too. I was going to do, a tour in a drill sergeant, but, yeah, it got too soft at the time that I wanted to do it, so I just continued on.
So Shark Attack, tell me about it. I was just listening to this today, and it's what. So they're just basically trying to see.
Yeah. So this is your first. Oh yeah. Yep. So when I went through at my group that went through, it was high stress, high speed, everything go all the way. There was no taking it easy on these infantry guys. These are going to be lean, mean fighting machines.
So describe it to me.
It was going to be Shark Attack Day. That's when you're going to get to so you're going to get to you're going to get to the big station, right? You get off the bus or whatever. You're going to go to the reception. The reception is what they call it. When you're in reception, they start putting you guys in group. It's like cattle, bro. You over here, you over here, you over here. If you rode next to somebody, you probably never see him again. Excuse me. Yeah, you'll probably never see him again, or whatever like that. They go to, you here, you in this bunk. They give you an assigned bunk or whatever. Yeah. You're not there for long. A week won't pass you there. Well, a week didn't pass us there, Then you're waiting for Shark Attack Day.
It's coming.
Yeah, now you know it's coming. Because then afterwards, you start seeing guys that are marching in, that are coming through, or whatever, in uniform. Us, we don't have any uniform yet. We're like, we look like this,
Yeah.
you know, like walking in like everybody's individuals, you know. So we all seen the other guys that just came out of Shark Week, but now that's in the reception hall bringing shit or, you know, helping out, working,
Yeah.
doing shit or whatever. So they were like, man, we'd hear stories from them. So I don't know if they had purposely fuck with us. Was telling
you
us
can't wait
shit.
to Shark Week, you know.
Yep, Shark Attack Day, right? So man, so on that morning, early, like 3:30, 4 o'clock, with these cattle buses came and we packed nut to butt. Is what they called it.
Nut to butt.
Nut to butt. We gotta pack the cattle buses nut to butt.